Welcome back. This is a tutorial video of my fingerstyle cover Love Story by INDILA. So if any of you guys would like to listen to the cover song first before going through this tutorial, feel free to do so. I've added the link in the description below. All I am asking in return is please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Your subscriptions will help my channel grow. So without much wait, let's start the video. Okay, so I've arranged this song in the key of A sharp minor. So make sure your guitar is in tune first and take your capo and put it on the first fret like so. The tempo of this song that I've played at is 160 beats per minute and the time signature is 3 beats per measure. I hope you guys have got the basics. Let's move on. Okay, the intro is very simple. I'll play it for you. Okay, this entire thing is only 5 notes. We start with our middle finger, G string second fret, B string open, then B string first fret, then third fret. Notice I am using my pinky here and I am also alternating between my index and my middle finger. The second part is start with the G string second fret, B string first fret, then B string open, then G string open. Combined it sounds like this. Okay, moving on. The same thing is repeated, but this time instead of closing it on the G string open, we'll close it on the B string open itself. So like this. Okay, so combined. Easy. Moving on, we'll repeat the first thing again. And here we play the D string second fret and we finish it off with G string second fret where we have started. Like so. I'll repeat that again. So after this, in the cover song, this note, ending note, it is held for 4 measures. So if you are practicing with a metronome, and you should be practicing with a metronome, you hold it 4 measures before moving on to the next part. Okay, I'll play it for you once again. Now we will add the bass notes to our melody. Sounds like this. So let me first tell you the bass notes. It's A string open, E string open, E string first fret and E string third fret. Sounds like this. to this we add two notes which is on our G string, and the notes are G string second fret and G string open. We play it alternatively. We start with our G string second fret and play our bass starting on A string. Again we play the E string open, and we also play the G string open. We fret the E string first fret. We are also fretting the G string second fret, and while fretting the last bass note which is E string third fret, we play the G string open. Combined it sounds like this. And it's played twice. Moving on, we are adding more notes which sounds like this. So basically we are starting with our B string first fret and our A string open. We pluck both of them at once and play the G string second fret 2 times. Then you play the E string open and also the B string open. Again the G string is also played open. So here I am plucking both the E string first fret and the G string second fret, and again plucking it twice more. So again the B string open and the the E string third fret. So combined it will sound like this. Moving on, so it's basically the same thing, but here we change the timing. So I'll play it slowly for you. So instead of playing it in the same timing, we'll just delay half note like so. So both of them combined it will sound like this. Moving on, okay, so what I did here is basically we play the same thing, but in the end the melody changes. So again we start playing the same thing. Here and when I play the E string third fret, instead of playing the B string open, I play the G open, and I play the D string, then I go back to the bass like so. I'll play it again for you. Okay, following this it sounds like this. So let's start playing what we have learned so far. And this rhythm part is played 3 times. Okay, so how to play this rhythm? We start with the bass, so the bass will be continuing throughout the song. So how the rhythm is played? We play the bass string, which is we start our bass on A string and B string first fret, and G string second fret. So we play the bass and using our index and middle finger we pluck both of them at the same time twice. And moving on with the bass, E string open. We also play both of those strings, which is G and B open. And when we fret the E string first fret, here look at my fingers. I am playing the G string second fret with my ring finger and the B string first fret with my middle finger. Here you can try to play with the bar, but it will make you difficult to play. So I did this. I switched up my fingers because I'm using my index finger to play the bass here. So again the same notes with the bass with switched up fingers. Then we play the E string third fret with my pinky on B string third fret and G string open. Okay, so when you play it, it sounds like this. Okay, now we'll learn the main melody of the song. Okay, it looks complicated, but it is very simple. So the rhythm part, the fingering of the rhythm part is same, just a few notes are added. So with the first bass note, you also play with your ring finger, with your right hand ring finger, you play the high E string and you carry on with the rhythm. And the next note is your pinky finger on the B string third fret. Okay, you play the second bass note and the pinky finger on the B string third fret, and you shift your ring finger to the D string second fret, and you also play the rhythm on the D string and the G string, which is the G string open and the D string second fret. Again the third bass note and the same G string second fret and B string first fret. Here I am playing G string along with the third bass note and the rhythm. Okay, so these three measures combined sounds like this. So the next measure is your last bass note, which is E string third fret and the G string second fret. You play them both combined and you play the B string open, then first fret, then open. Sounds like this. Okay. So from the beginning, then you come back to the first bass note, so again you play the G string second fret and your first bass note and the rhythm. And when you play the second bass note, you shift your middle finger to the D string and you play the G and your second bass note open, and immediately play the first bass note again and follow up with your index, middle and ring finger with the following three strings, which is D, G and B, like so. The third bass note with the same rhythm, and end with the last bass note and with your pinky on the B string third fret. I'll show it to you again. So moving on. Okay, it's very simple. So the first part, so to play this, you use your middle finger on the D string second fret, and while you pick your first bass note along with the high E string both together, immediately you play the D like this. Again, then you fret the high string first fret, then you play the E string open along with the D. So when you play it slowly, watch my fingers carefully. Again, the next part is also the same. Keep your middle finger on the D string second fret, and moving on to the second bass note, which is open E, you play using your pinky B string third fret, play them together, immediately play the D just like before, like so. Then you play the E string open, then along with the D you play the B string third fret. So I'll play it slowly for you. Again, so both of these combined, it will sound like this. Same as what you have learned previously. The next third bass note along with the G string second fret and the B string first fret, play them together, follow it with the rhythm. Again the same as the previous. Here we play the G and the third bass note open, and we pick the B and E with the rhythm, here on the last bass note, we pick the B open along with the last bass note, and we play the D and the G as the rhythm. Again. Okay, from the beginning it sounds like this. I'll play it slowly for you. So this next part, which sounds like this. So to play this, we start with our index on the B string first fret and our middle finger on the G string second fret, and we pick the B string and our first bass note together, followed by the rhythm on G and B, like so. Then our second bass note and our pinky on the B string third fret, and the next rhythm part is our middle finger on the D string second fret and our G string open, like so. And the next part is, so we play our third bass note and the B string open twice, which is once combined and then immediately after it. Then again we fret the B string first fret, then open. Playing it slowly, it sounds like this. Then our last bass note and our G string second fret. And for the rhythm part, you use your pinky finger on the E string third fret, and you use your ring finger and your middle finger to play the rhythm, like so. So combined, it plays like this. So from the beginning, it sounds like this. Moving on, the next part sounds like this. So it's the same as the previous, but the melody changes. So you start with the first bass note and your index finger on the B string first fret. Play them both together, like so. I'll play it again for you. Then you play the second bass note and pinky on the B string third fret. Same rhythm with your middle finger shifted onto D string second fret. Both of them combined, it sounds like this. Like so. Then same as the previous, you play with your third bass note and your B string open, and now you play your last bass note and your B string first fret. So combined, it sounds like this. Again. Like so. So from the beginning, it sounds like this. So after picking this part, last bass note and your B string first fret, you play the rhythm with the D string open and the G string open, like so. So the next part is something like this. So it's basically the same as the previous, but the melody pattern just changes. So our first bass note with our index finger on B string first fret, play it together, then follow up with the rhythm, follow up with the melody pattern, all on the B string first fret. Then second bass note and pinky on the B string third fret, like so. Then with the rhythm part here, we only play the rhythm once. Again, I shift up my middle finger to the D string second fret. Then I play the B string open. Then I play the third bass note once. Then I follow up with the B string first fret. Then open. So all of these three combined, it sounds like this. Then last bass note. You play the last bass note and the G string second fret. Immediately you play the D string open, like so. Then you play the G string open. So this is the entire part. I'll play it for you again. After this, you follow with our initial rhythm. Here you play the main melody again. So next, instead of playing this, we play it same as before, like the main melody. But after this, there is a little change. Please observe. So what we did here is, after this part, right after we play our second bass note, immediately after playing the rhythm once, we play the D string second fret, then we go to the third bass note, and our last bass note rhythm is followed by D string and the G string open. So combined, it plays like this. So this next part is same as the previous one with a slight change. I'll show it to you. So did you notice? So here, in the previous part we played it like this. But here we played it with a note less. From the beginning it sounds like this. Moving on. Here also, instead of playing this, we play our last bass note and our G string second fret. After this, immediately we play the D string open and B string open, like so. So from the beginning it sounds like this. Moving on. Basically the last part is same as the before one, but the change is here. Instead of playing the last bass note like this, so instead of playing the last bass note on the high E string, we go to the 7th fret. So I'll play it to you again from the basic rhythm. Then we go to the E string 7th fret. Immediately we play the D string, 5th fret, 3rd fret, and then E string open with the first bass note. Follow it with the rhythm, like so. So this is the first part. And again, when you come to the 3rd bass note followed by the rhythm, you go back to the 7th fret, play the D string open again, 5th fret, 3rd fret. This time, instead of playing the E string open, you bar these 3 strings, the bottom 3 strings, which is the G, B and E, on the 5th fret, and you play like this. I'll show it to you. You play it along with the first bass string, and you follow the rhythm on this B and the G string itself with your index and middle finger, like so. Then follow the rhythm again, and one more time go back to the 7th string. This time, instead of playing the 7th fret high E string and then playing the bass string, you play it together. You play the D open and the high E string 7th fret together, 5th fret, then 3rd fret, then followed by the basic melody. Here the end is like this. You put your middle finger on the D string and you pick the last bass note and your G string open. Immediately you pick the strings beneath your last bass note, like so. So this whole part I'm going to play it to you. It sounds like this. Here you have to reach for the high E string 7th fret 3 times. So the first time you will play it like this. So after playing the basic rhythm once again, we'll basically repeat the entire main song once more. So I'll quickly repeat it for you. So after this, when you have played it the first time, you have repeated the main melody twice. But here you don't have to repeat the main melody again. You can go to the second phrase directly, which is this. I'll play it for you. Again, go to the 7th fret. So after playing the main rhythm twice, now we will learn the ending chorus, which sounds something like this. This is also played 2 times. So to play this, start with your index and middle finger on the B string 1st fret and G string 2nd fret. Pick the B string with the first bass note. Follow up with the rhythm on G string, like so. Again, then second bass note and B string open, G string also open with the rhythm, third bass note with the G string 2nd fret, last bass note with the B string open and also G string open, like this. Okay, from the beginning it sounds like this. The second part, we start the same and with the rhythm played once, we go to the B string 3rd fret using our pinky, like so. Like so, I'll play it slowly. And with the last bass note, we'll end it on the G string itself, like that. So playing it twice, it sounds like this. After this, you play the main rhythm 3 times. And then we finish it off with the final chorus, which is this. Repeat this for 4 times. So it's basically simple. You start with again index and middle finger on the B and the G string. But the last note you play it like the rhythm, like so. So repeat it for 4 times.